Hi,
Oh yeah,
everyone.
y'all. Cheers,
I got
guys.
my
Cheers, G.
hi, everyone. How we doing? Ooh, make sure my stuff is leveled here.
Yo, G, can
Boom.
I just be real with you? I am so tired and
Yeah.
sore today, but we're gonna get it in, and it's gonna be a great workout. I just want you guys to know
Why? What'd you do yesterday?
that. Just did jujitsu. Like nothing new, nothing crazy. But oh shit, I see you, Kitty. Kitty's in for the fun. So we're actually gonna be joined by a special guest today as well. We're gonna have Kitty join us for the podcast or for the workout, I should say. But dude, I don't know. Like I'm preparing for an event, or hopefully I'll be having an event, and I'm just kind of pushing the
Hmm.
pace and challenging myself. Um, so it's just been taxing, dude. But I got a good night's sleep. I'm just sore.
Good.
How about
I heard you've been taking a lot of naps lately, Mike.
Dude, I took a 4 hour nap yesterday, which is really just like sleeping, right?
Yeah, when you have stuff to do during the day, it's a little different.
I mean, well, here's the thing. Like, my schedule is flexible enough for like I made up all my work done. It's just where I get where that's gonna upset Ashley is like, hey, like I'm stuck with like watching the kids. So I get we have to we'll talk about that. But all right, Kitty,
But at
can
least
you hear us?
Michael's
They
realizing where
can't
I'm
see
going
you.
with this.
Figured I'll tag Kitty in. Bam! There she is.
Hi,
Hey, I don't know
Kitty.
if you guys can hear me or not.
I can
We
hear
can hear
you.
you. Can you hear us?
Okay,
Okay.
sweet. What'd you say?
What's going on, girl? Can you hear us?
I can hear y'all.
So, Kitty, welcome.
Yeah.
I'm excited, dude. So, Kitty, you got your Amazon account approved. So, I figured this is a perfect time to introduce you to the audience. Fun fact, Kitty has her own Amazon channel, which we were just saying. So, you're going to start to see her more and more on her own, doing stuff with us. Maybe that's up to you, though, homie. But just keep your eyes peeled, and then we're going to start to share her stuff as well. So, make sure you're giving her a follow when we get her account, everything set up. And, yeah, so Kitty, I wonder before we get into the workout, I'm gonna do one version of the workout. G's gonna do another version of the workout. I figured based on if you have any equipment or not, we could do a no equipment body weight workout for you, and we can have three different options here, unless you have like resistance bands or dumbbells or anything you want me to plan for.
I do have a couple things. I do have some bands and I do have some 20-pound weights. So
There we go.
That'll actually be good. We can use the resistance bands and the dumbbells to use a lot of variations for. So we're just gonna have fun today. How are you feeling, by the way? So I know you've been getting back in the gym. I know you've been crushing it. How's the body feeling?
good. Honestly, you were mentioning napping. I took like a 3-hour nap yesterday. This past month has been my first month getting back into working out and going every other day. And I didn't have a car for the first couple weeks, so I was just training at home. But now I have a car, so the past few weeks I've been going to the gym every other day, like consistently. So I've been
Nice.
exhausted, but I know, and I'm starting to feel better. And I realize my body is not as sore anymore. So I feel like that means I need to up my workout.
Do it.
My knees I hydrate. So how about you, G? How are you feeling? Soreness, your
Um,
fatigue. I know it's been a
from
long
our
week.
last from that workout with Chuck, I'm not gonna lie, my legs were probably sore up until like Wednesday. So from Saturday to Wednesday, my legs were a little sore. Nothing like unbearable, but they were pretty sore. But I did try, drinking some hydration. I drank some coconut water to try to get some electrolytes in. Um, that was really it.
Gotcha. All right, word. So what we're gonna do here is I just kind of wrote out the workout already. So that's why in my carousel you guys see I have highlighted my notebook and I'm gonna go over things with
Mm.
pens. I'm old school. I like to write. Kitty, you're gonna learn this about me. When it comes to the workouts, I'm old school. I like to write shit out. I like to write stuff out. Excuse my language. So for everyone at home, I recommend that. That's why we got in the carousel. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get our warm up on. We're gonna go 4 minutes. But before we get into our warm up, for anyone that's joining us at home or for us here, like Kitty, if you have a smartwatch, I recommend turning the smartwatch on to track the workout. If not, no
I
worries,
do.
homie. And then G, let's get your smartwatch going. I'm gonna get mine going. I've got mine highlighted in the carousel. And then
Yeah, guys, and just so you know, real quick before we jump right into it, everything that you see in our carousels down below are in our home gyms. So everything you see in my carousel is either on my body, in my home gym, and same with Michael. So right now I have the Quee Fit half-gallon water bottle highlighted right here. This is my favorite thing ever to keep me hydrated. Even to the leggings I have on. And Mike, I know this is bro science, but I had to wear it because it's habit. My waist trainer.
So
Is
here's
it
the
cool
thing.
to wear a waist trainer while working out? Because I have one, but I'm just not sure if I should wear it when I work out.
So ask Michael's opinion. He's going to tell you it does absolutely nothing for you, but I've been wearing one for the last 10 years of my life, so I cannot give up the habit, and it makes me feel skinnier, so I'm okay with it.
I mean, it helps me from overeating, and it helps me sit up straight. So
that's what yeah, me too. And I just feel like it makes you feel toy.
It does. Someone likes Austin Powers.
Yeah, right? Toy like a toiga.
Yeah.
I'm going to highlight it right now, guys.
Dude, so I said this the other night in class, and I don't know if this is an expression. Tight like prom night. Is that a thing?
What?
Have you ever heard that? Tight like prom night? Have you ever heard that?
I don't think you should say that in public, Michael.
That
sounds really creepy.
All right, yeah, all right.
Never heard that before, but I can see where it came from.
Maybe when I'm in high school, it's okay to say that, but as I get older,
don't say that. Yeah, please don't.
Sorry. Yeah.
At least not here on Amazon.
Yeah. All right. But now we're going to get into the warm-up. Once we kind of got all the laughs out of me, we're getting ourselves set up here. We're going to go into different variations for the workout. So, G, I know you've got kind of the elliptical bicycle hybrid. You'll get on that. And then, Kitty, what I've got a special warm-up for you as we kind of get going here. And what I want you to do, because I'm going to assume we have our nice space right here, I want you to do 3 movements. Uh-oh, my motion tracking's not following me. Let's turn our motion tracking on. I'm going to highlight my motion tracking camera real quick so it follows me. Oh, snap.
And
Kitty,
guys,
do you have one of these yet? We got to get you one of these.
What happened?
I was going to say, if Kitty doesn't have a motion tracking camera, we got to get her one of these.
Yeah, I'm an old lady. I don't have a smartwatch. I got a motion tracking camera. I need to get all that.
We're gonna get you all these. That's the cool thing about Amazon and breaking stuff down. You get to try out some really cool stuff. So what you're gonna start is.
Go ahead, Mike. I'll say it after. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Gina, you're doing 4 minutes. Kitty, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do 1 minute of jumping jacks. Then we're gonna do 1 minute of squats. Then we're gonna do 1 minute of lunges. Then we're gonna do 1 minute of a turn and reach. So
that's
first, you're going to start with jumping jacks. That's going to be her warm-up.
Jesus.
All right, ready, Kitty? No press the timer. You got this, girl. I believe in you. So ready? Now, you're starting with jumping jacks, Kitty, and then, G, hit us. Tell us what you're going to get us.
Oh, what I was going to say is about the bike that I'm on right now. I have it highlighted. It's a 2-in-1 bike, but it's elliptical and a bike in one. And it has a normal sit-down seat on it, and it's under $250. Guys, you could have that cardio equipment in your house for under $300. I also put even more affordable one that's $120, but it has more of a bike seat than a sit-down seat, but it does the same thing. It's an elliptical and a bike in one. But the one I have is highlighted right now, so you could, I think you guys can see me over here in the corner, that I'm riding it like an elliptical right now, but then what's it called? Why can't I think? The pedals flip up. And and you could sit down and ride it like a bike. So guys, you can get that cardio equipment for under $250.
Nice. And then now, Kitty, we're going to switch. Now you got squats on, girl. Get your squat on. And again, there's no rush to these. You get just good range of motion. We're just mobilizing the joints, the tissue, the hips, greasing the groove, as it were.
Here we go.
So I'm going to give you guys a heads up. Just a fair heads up. Gina already noticed it. I'm drinking I don't even know what kind of coffee this is. Nitro cold brew. So I'm going to have a lot of energy for 20 minutes.
Michael shouldn't be allowed to drink those things.
Yeah, this is going to be dangerous.
I already downed my coffee.
I took a pre-workout, so fair.
Get it, G.
Whew.
Good. About halfway home here. Kitty, you got 15 more seconds, and then you're going to get your lunges going. In another 10, I'll tell you when. In 3, 2, 1. So that, Kitty, you're just going to do alternating lunges. You can either go forwards or backwards. That one's really up to you. It's the dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice.
Again, I just dropped this in my chat, y'all. So we're doing a giveaway at the end of this workout. Kitty, have you ever seen like an emoji race online?
I think she's focused here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You were asking me something?
She's focused, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah. Well, we'll ask you at the end when we're not focused on the warm up.
So
20 more seconds, Katie.
Headphones.
Yeah, that's another thing. AirPods are life. Speaking of AirPods, I actually have them down in my carousel down below. I'll highlight them. I can't do my workout without them. And I also have my Apple Watch is what I use to track my fitness. There are more different price points on different types of watches to track your fitness. But since I have an Apple Watch, that is what I use. It's personally one of my favorite items. They have the new 7 series out too. So guys, check that out. And I think it's 13% off right now. There you go.
And then Kitty, you're gonna do your turn and reach now. Last minute turn and reach.
How do you turn and reach? I've never done that before. Do I just step?
You're gonna just get into like a wide stance. Yeah, exactly. Just turn and reach. You're just gonna get some good rotation into your back. So you just reach, turn the other way.
So don't move my feet.
Don't move your feet.
Yeah, we're not gonna move. We're just gonna turn and reach. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Last 20 seconds for me. And then, guys, what I have highlighted right now is I have the OBS bot motion tracking webcam. So not only does it shoot in 1080p, but you guys will see as I jump off here in a couple seconds, it's a clutch tool for examples like this. As a coach or someone that wants to stream and you're moving around a lot like I do, this thing can follow you. You can set it on a locking mechanism, and it just tracks you around, which I think is really cool.
It's so smooth. It's awesome.
Right? And like Kitty, this is what's cool. And to be transparent with you guys, like honestly, a lot of the stuff when we do our sponsored stream, they're sent to us for free. We don't get paid to write like positive stuff. We just get to share our experience or perspective on using them. A lot of stuff we get sent for free, which is a cool bonus. So Kitty, as you start to stream, you'll start to see that as well. But having that said, now we're gonna get into dynamic stretching because we're gonna exercise, we're gonna move our body, we're gonna challenge our body. We want to make sure we're prepared. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with toe touches. So when I say toe touch, also I put like Y's and E's at the end of stuff because I have kids now. So like toe touches, like I don't know, whatever you do.
I do that too, so it's okay.
So now we're just swinging our leg up in front. You don't have to actually touch your toes. All we're trying to do is mobilize the hip and the hamstrings. Exactly. We're just doing this for 30 seconds here. That's where the timer becomes clutch on the smartwatch. If you have one, and if not, if you've got a phone, there's so many free apps you can use. But it's really, again, all about preference. Got another 5 seconds. And then again, if you guys are actually following along at home, let us know in the chat. I always wonder when everyone's working out if they're joining us. And time. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to just bring that knee up to our chest for a second and then switch. If you feel really good with that and you feel nice and stable and balanced, what you can do is you can also get onto the ball of your foot and come back down. But don't push it. If you don't feel good about your balance just yet, keep that foot nice and flat. So guys, I just want to shout out Kitty for a quick second because I literally hit you up at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock last night. You're like, hey, by the way, I forgot to tell you, we're streaming tomorrow. We're going to do a workout. I was like, are you down? And she's like, yo, I'm down. I'm in. So shout out to you.
Yeah, usually in the past, I'd be like, oh, no, I can't work out. I'm busy. But since I've been changing my life recently, I'm like, anytime someone asks me to work out, I do it. And I've been trying to get started with my Amazon profile. But
There
I had
you
to
go.
this week, so that kind of got my brain distracted. But I plan to get everything going soon.
There you
It's
go.
a good opportunity just for the peeps to get to know you. You know what I mean? Like we're building this community, which I think is awesome. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get into our next stretch. So we're going to get into a piriformis stretch because we're going to be doing some deadlift variations today. We're using the back of our body, our posterior chain, as it were. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 options. We're either, actually, I'm going to keep it simple. We're going to do 1 option. We're going to take our ankle. We're going to put it over our knee. We're going to sit our butt back. We don't have to go super deep or far. Just enough where you get a nice little stretch going across your butt. And then we switch sides. If you need to, you can grab a hold of the wall, grab a hold of a beam, squat rack, whatever's going on. Make sure you're nice and stable here if you need it. Not, don't worry.
I feel like I need to do a toe touchy for a second. Oh, yeah, that's the
Let me see
ticket.
you worked out. I see you, G.
Look at that.
So yeah, Kitty, eventually you're gonna meet my business partner Chuck, and Chuck, he is the like work, like he's the form police when it comes to our workouts. Like he makes sure we're like on schedule, super tight technique, which I love. It's very important to have. But you'll get probably more from his workouts than even mine. I'll push us, but Chuck really, he'll go ham.
Did you see the post I posted last night in my story? The other night I posted that I was eating chicken tenders and brown rice, and he's like, "That's not meal prepped approved." I'm like, "Fine, Chuck."
I
Jesus.
didn't see him say that.
No, he wrote it to me in my chat and
Okay.
my DMs. And then last night I posted what I was having for dinner, and it was like just ground beef and a little bit of brown rice. I'm like, "Is this meal prep approved, Chuck? Is this approved?"
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one more for the lower body, then we're gonna do one more for the upper body. So for this one's the trickiest. I saved the best for last here. We're gonna get on one leg, we're gonna hinge down, and then lift our arms up. So this one's a very unstable movement. This takes a lot of time and practice. We haven't done it before to get super comfortable. But in the meantime, just take our time. We hinge, and then we elevate those arms.
And I have the pants I have on are highlighted right now, just so you guys know. I have a few other my favorite workout pants in the carousel, including the scrunch butt booty lifting pants that went viral on TikTok. I have those in the I have them in the carousel too. Those
I need to get
favorites.
some of those.
Do you know about the TikTok
pants?
They're
awesome. Ooh.
All right, we got about 15 more seconds here, y'all. Now, what I will say is, like, if you notice, the warm-up itself is like a workout. It's not like we're signaling to our body, especially with the dynamic stretching, that it's time to work. It's time to go. So if you go into a workout cold, which honestly I've done many a times before, it's not really what's best, and time. So now we're going to go one more for the upper body. So this one's just going to be big arm swings. We're just kind of getting range of motion into that ball and socket shoulder joint. So that's what's cool about the shoulder and the hips. They both have ball and socket joints. So there's a lot. Like, look at all the range of motion here. Look at all this. Look at all that stuff I can do. So
it's like an 8-year-old. Woo!
By being able to do that, we have to prime and prep those joints, just like all the other joints, but working through ranges of motion, A, that are going to be coming up during the workout, but B, that they're naturally going to need to do anyway. Otherwise, the less we actually push those joints, the less they're actually going to functionally be able to go through a certain amount of range of motion. But also, again, I'm not a doctor. I don't know your situation at home. This is not medical advice. This is just my 2 cents. So, with that being said, we're going to do one more.
Don't sue me, all right? If something happens, don't sue me.
So now we're going to transition. We're going to go from the dynamic stretching warm-up to kind of some more activation with our bands. We're going to use our resistance bands here. So, Kitty, if you have a lighter set of bands, like I don't want you to go super heavy, get a light set. G, you can grab your set of bands. Again, go on the lighter side. I think 10 pounds should be perfect. If not, we can go 5 even. It doesn't have to be super heavy.
This is 10 right here.
I'm going to highlight my bands as well.
Yeah, I'm going to highlight my bands as well.
What I will say really quick, guys, check this out. I've got my Govee light bars highlighted right now, so they actually changed to the music. I'm a huge fan of these. Again, Kitty, all this stuff, like, I'm so excited for you to get into, like, playing with all this stuff on your streams. You can get some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
I got my bands highlighted. Woo, woo.
Bam. So what we're going to do with these bands, we're going to do 2 different movements. One, Kitty, I'm just going to see what kind of bands you have so I can give you, yeah, perfect. So what you're going to do is instead of grabbing the handles, you're going to basically grab them out in front of your shoulders at the band itself. And G, you're going to do the same thing. Now, if this is too much tension, you can grab a little slack and open it up. Go with roughly around the shoulders. Now, we're going to go just above our shoulders, and we're going to pull it not just at our chest, but past our chest, pinching our shoulders back. And we're going to do 25 reps. I'm going to count for myself. You guys all count on your own because as G will notice and Chuck will tell you, and anyone that works out with us will tell you, is we just kind of go right into it. We don't, not something I got to work on because I don't always do the best job on saying like, all right, let's go, guys. I just kind of get after it.
Here we go.
We're getting that posture. And again, because we're working the posterior chain, which I realize sometimes I say things and like everyone can be like, what the hell is that? Posterior referring to back, and then chain, like the back chain of our body. So like all the muscles are interconnected to a certain capacity. So we're just working all the muscles in the back of our body today. Predominantly the back, glutes, hamstrings, going QL, quadratus lumborum if you want to get fancy. We're going erector spinae. We're going calves. All some fun muscles. Rhomboids, teres minor, teres major. Is that Lewis? Yeah, Lewis, I see you in the chat. What's up, homie? Good. We should have about like one more, y'all, because I just got 25, and I feel like you guys were doing more than me. So now we're going to rest for 30 seconds. How's the shoulders? How's the arms feeling here, guys?
Ooh, I love that. Yeah, back here, map of shoulders.
Perfect. So now we're going to take 30 seconds. We're going to do one more from a slightly different angle and position. So for the second angle, we're going to go palms up, and we're going to be parallel to the ground. I'm going to do pretty much the same thing. I'm just going to grab a sip of coffee really quick because obviously I need more energy.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I need.
So with that being said, let's get another 25, and then we're going to get right on into some deadlifts, y'all.
What did you say? Deadlifts are next?
Yeah. Deadlifts next, Kitty. That's like the real meat and potatoes of the workout today. But the good news is you can use dumbbells or bands for deadlifts. People kind of, I think sometimes will think like, oh, deadlifts, I need to have a barbell or a trap bar, have super heavy weights. Yeah. We don't need that. We can do it with let me count again. Yo, can I just tell you about a dream I had last night?
Do we want to know?
First off, I was Julia Childs in my dream last night. I don't know if you guys know that. I honestly like. So it's not the famous Julia Childs. It was literally just. I don't even know how this happened in my dream, but like, I was one person, and then I had a friend named Julia, and then like somehow they murdered her in the dream, and then they like I stole her identity to escape like a camp.
What? What is wrong with you?
I was basically imprisoned in a camp with all these other people, and I was like a kid in my dream, like I was like a teenager or like a young kid. And I was basically imprisoned in this camp, and I had to escape. But on the front, it was like a camp for like academics and like excellence. But really, they were just like trapping kids, and it was just super scary. I don't know. It wasn't a dream. It was a nightmare. I should rephrase this. It was a crazy nightmare.
Yeah, I was gonna say this sounds more like a nightmare that you had, Mike.
Yeah, it was.
But to make it more joyful, we got these resistance bands highlighted, guys. We absolutely love these. We use these throughout our workout almost every single time. They have different weights on them. They're super, super awesome for an at-home workout, and they're super affordable. If I'm not mistaken, that might even be discounted. Mine are $29.99 right now, and it comes with 23 different pieces. The handles, everything, guys. These are 100% worth it if you're trying to get your workout done at home. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Everything we do here, you can do at home, and if you guys can, click that follow button. Is greatly appreciated. Okay. Every click, every follow, it really goes a long way. Talking in the chat, just say hello. Even if you're not working out, just say hi. We got Kitty. I think you're down below me, right? You're down here. Kitty's down here. All right. She's joining us for the workout. Coach Mike, he's the one who's setting up the workout. And we're just getting that burn on. I'm going to try to do this more for you guys, but Mike is also training for a fight. So he just said, go F yourselves, guys. I'm not going to train with you anymore. So, just kidding.
Let me be clear. I don't want to say it's a fight because I get mad when grapplers do this. It's a grappling match, but it's called a super fight.
Bad.
It's not really a fight. To me, a fight is when you're getting punched or kicked or struck. Like combat.
Okay, I'll take it back. He's grappling and rolling on the floor with other guys.
Exactly. Which is not sketchy at all, right? It's all right. Don't worry. So, what we're going to do here. Kitty and Gina, you guys are going to do, or Kitty, you're going to do the banded deadlift version. Gina, you're going to do a dumbbell version. Okay, so first, Kitty, I'm going to show how you're going to be doing this with your resistance band. So you have your handles. You're going to grab the handles. I took my handles off, but I'm going to imagine like I'm holding the handles. It's the same thing. You're going to stand on your band. You're going to have those feet just about hip width apart. And we're going to do what's called a suitcase variation. We're basically just like lifting a suitcase off the ground. So we're kind of getting in this low position, right to where there's no real tension in the band. And then we're going to stand up. Come back down, stand up. That's exactly it. Now, the goal is to use as much tension as you can for 5 reps. So if you have other bands, you want to add that on, great. If not, you have that one, no worries. See, what you're going to do is we're going to grab our dumbbells. I would say we start with a set of 10 pounds on each side if you have it. And we're going to do very similar. We're going to do a suitcase version of that where we go straight up, straight, almost like a squat, really less of a deadlift. It's really more of a squat. And we're just going to go straight down, straight up, off the floor, as if we were lifting a suitcase off the floor and back down. You guys are going to do 5 reps on your own. I'm going to do 5 reps over here with the trap bar that I have highlighted on my carousel. And I'm starting with, we got 6. We're going to go start with 150.
I'm using the Amazon Basic adjustable weight, where it comes with plates and everything. These are the dumbbells I am using right now. I just got to adjust them. Oh wait, do I have one made already? I do have one made already. That's great. Now I just got to fix this one. Hold on, guys. Oh.
Also, Kitty, just a heads up, everyone a heads up at home that haven't watched me work out yet. I grunt and I make noises. I apologize. Don't judge me.
All right, twist these bad boys on.
All right, so now we're going to take a minute. We're going to do that again. We're going to do this a total of 5 rounds for the first exercise today. So got 1 round down, y'all.
Wait, I didn't even do 1 round yet.
Well, I'm just giving everyone else a heads up.
Okay.
Once you're set up, though, G, you'll get caught up.
Okay.
And this is why, everyone, I'd like to have a notebook and a pen so I can keep track of my sets. Because, dude, if you're not tracking your sets, you're going to forget. You're going to get lost, especially if you're pushing the workout.
Oh, these are cold.
It's hard to, like, always focus on, wait, what set was that? How many was they doing? Highly recommend. Even if you use an app, that's fine. But just track it. Make sure you're tracking.
Oof, I got to put these gloves in my carousel. I keep forgetting every carousel that, because it's so cold in my gym, it's in a garage, and my space heater apparently doesn't work very well. So I have to wear these gloves, otherwise the metal bars are super cold, and it freezes my hands. I should actually see if I can add them right now really quickly. Let's see.
And honestly, like, look at my hands. If you guys don't want, like, callous hands like this, gloves can be all right. I would recommend, though, having gloves on. Hold on, I missed the chat. We have comments as well here. I missed something I forgot on Facebook.
I can't do it from my phone, Max. You're going to have to see it.
Lionheart, what's going on, homie? I see you. I see those emojis. Hey. What's going on, Meet the Lionhearts? I see you. Thanks for the comment. Appreciate the love. So, G, let's get into round 1 for you. Kitty, you and I.
I'm doing it. Don't worry. Don't yell at me.
You're going to be slightly a step behind. Ready? We got 5.
Okay.
Let's get them.
I'll do them quickly, I promise.
I see you, G.
I just wanted to make sure I added these gloves in here because I keep forgetting. Okay, here we go. All right. And here we go.
Nice. All right, now I'm going to add more. And this is where, again, guys, I recommend if you're using barbells or trap bars or any kind of specialty bars and you're using bumper plates, make sure you got clamps for your weight. I'm going to start putting clamps on mine because I just realized I forgot. It's an amateur move. Always put clamps on your weight.
9. The great thing about these dumbbells that I have on, they're twists. So they twist on so they don't fall off to hold the weight on.
That is pretty clutch, G. I like it.
All right, taking a 30-second and I'm into 2.
All right, beautiful. So I'll wait for you for that 30 seconds. Kitty, how you feeling?
Good. A little sweaty, which is good.
Whew, okay.
Good, homie.
And these dumbbells are 8% off right now, guys. Here we go, round 2.
And then, guys, I have these on the carousel. I didn't highlight them yet. These are wrist straps, so when you are lifting heavier and heavier weight, having these on can help you if your grip is the failing point. I'm going to challenge my grip and not put them on, but let me highlight them really quick so you guys can see. And they also have they got 35% off right now. I didn't even see that. All right, we ready for round 3?
3. Yep. I'm doing round 2. 4.
All right, so G's just going to be 1 behind. But let's get it, Kitty. Me and you, we got 3.
7, 8, 9, 10.
All right,
These
so
are
we
the
got
gloves.
another minute. That work.
Guys, I highlighted the gloves I have on since I was talking about them. And
gloves.
Gloves. Okay.
Oh, Kitty, I have a question. What did you name your Amazon channel?
I think it's Kitty Gwynn. I feel like it might have added the number 20 after my name, though. I'll have to go check.
I'm just wondering. Because I was going to say, like, while we're live, even though we didn't set up the links yet, we could just drive some traffic your way. So drop it, whatever platforms you're on, your website, Amazon, Twitch, whatever you got. Feel free to plug it here for the peeps if you guys want to go check it out.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I'm currently switching, working on building a new website, but my original website is kittyquinn.com and it has all my links. My Twitch is Miss Kitty Quinn. So it's twitch.tv/Miss Kitty Quinn.
Bam. And then I'm sure it'll be something like that for Amazon. So guys, be on the lookout for Kitty Quinn on Amazon. We're getting her going.
It normally matches whatever you apply with. So if you apply with Instagram, whatever your Instagram name is, the URL should match your Instagram.
Gotcha.
Gina said. That's why I got Gina around. Gina knows everything.
No, I had to say my URL like 4 times.
You ready for 4? And then G, you ready for 3?
Oh no, I did 3.
Oh, so we're going right to 4. Let's get it.
Oh, we're doing 4? God dang.
Come on, you got this, G. You get it, Quitty. Quitty? I just combined your first and your last name, Quitty. Kitty.
Hi, Loki.
Hey, Loki. Loki. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's the grunting.
One more. I like to talk to the weight, tell it which way it's going. I got 1 minute, one more round. Then we're going into some pull-up variations and some row variations.
Okay. Again, here's those gloves, guys, that I'm wearing.
Yeah, gloves. Which, yeah, I would say if you don't want nasty calluses, gloves can be a great option.
Also, if your hands are cold.
That too.
I also have these foam mats highlighted that I have on the floor here. I don't know if you guys can see them, but I'll move it around. And they're 40% marked down right now. The ones that you can see back there. Again, everything I have in my gym or have on my person is in my carousel down below. Same for Mike. Anything you see in his gym, from the elliptical over here to the bench over here. And there's some stuff behind the camera that you can't see, but I can show you guys after. Whew.
All right, you guys ready for round number 5? It's go time.
Wait, another set of deadlifts?
What? Yeah, we got one more. 5th round.
Oh, 5. You said that was 4, Michael.
Yeah, that was 4. Now we got one more and 5. We're doing 5 rounds of these today. Okay. Ready? And you're about.
Jesus, Michael.
All right, I got a little too much.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, there we go.
5.
Sorry, Amazon. All right, that's round 5 done. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. What time are we doing our live tonight, Mike?
You tell me, homie. And then, what's going on? I see you, Joe. Yeah, Jeff made the deep dark. Shout out to Joe on YouTube. I see you, homie. I'm down. I'm going till pretty much 8 o'clock, so I could go as early as 8 o'clock, by the way.
I could do 8:30.
I'm down with that.
All right, let's do 8:30. Woo.
All right, so got another 30 seconds. Now we're going to get set up for, and I realized I just kind of back already dropped down, so I'm going to give Joe some love. Shout out to Joe on YouTube. If you guys are on YouTube, go give Joe some love. Run some great, and on Twitch, he runs some great gaming tournaments. He's a great dude. We're going to do pull-ups now. If we don't have a pull-up bar, don't worry, I got a variation, as well as a bent over row variation. So I'm going to get that set up. What you're going to do, Kitty, is you're going to use the dumbbell for the bent over row, and then G, you're actually going to use the bar for the bent over row.
Yeah.
But we're going to go with, you have the small bar. So we're going to start with, well, you have 2 bars, right? You have the straight bar and the easy bar, the curved bar.
Yeah, I have curve and straight. I just got to take the weight off it, so give me a second.
No, keep the weight on. What kind of weight you have on the bar?
a ridiculous amount of weight.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna come over to the TV. Let me see.
Hold on. I don't. Does
Oh
it
yeah,
say?
definitely don't. Who's where was Josh working out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell. Use the small bar.
The smaller one on the floor.
Yeah, I would use the small bar and put on like 10 pounds on each side. And then
Okay.
Kitty, you got a 20-pound dumbbell, right?
I have these. Yep, right here.
Oh, you got 2. Word. We're gonna go hard, Kitty. Be ready, homie.
Good.
So what I'm gonna do is you guys are just gonna do the row, and when I'm doing pull-ups, you're gonna do a plank hold. So when I say plank hold, what I mean is I'm gonna bring it down to the floor. Camera, you follow me down here, and we're gonna go on our forearms, palms facing up, on our toes. You're gonna hold it however long it takes me to do my pull-ups.
I think I have 10-pound weights. I don't know if I have 5 and 5. I gotta look.
No, that's perfect. Exactly. Put 10s on each side, Jay.
Oh, you do? Okay, well, that's 20 pounds, sir, not 10.
Yeah, 20 pounds. Yeah, I should be more specific there.
Yeah, I got 20 pounds.
Now what I'm doing is I'm doing an eccentric specific pull-up. So that means I'm not actually working on the concentric phase of my pull-up. I'm going to be using a bench to step up on. So if you guys can't do pull-ups, or you want to increase, camera, come over here, or you just want to increase your pull-up number, there's a few ways to do it. You could add weight, or you could do eccentrics, which is exactly this. So I use the bench to get up to the bar, but then I don't use the bench, and I just control the weight on the way down.
All right, I'm here, guys.
With that being said, Gina and Kitty, you guys are going to hold the plank while I'm doing pull-ups, and then we're going to get into the row next. So, G, you get into that plank position on your forearms, on your toes, just like Kitty is over here, and then I'm going to go through my pull-ups. I've got 8 of these bad boys. That's 2. So keep holding that plank. 3. And again, this is great for if you can or you can't, but you want to increase the number. Eccentrics can be a very powerful tool. There's 6. Come on, we got 2 more. You guys are almost there. 7. One more time. Get core strength. 8 and rest, guys. Beautiful job. So now we're going to go right into our row. So for the row, Kitty, for you, since you have dumbbells, you're going to have these dumbbells kind of right in front of your legs. We're going to bend over, have that nice posture, row right up to our chest as best we can. Back down. You're going to do that for 10 reps. G, you're going to do the same thing, but with the bar.
Okay.
I just realized I didn't set my bar up because I'm slacking. So you guys start with
Okay.
if you want.
Moving my camera up just a little bit. Here we go.
Camera right.
All right. Here we go. So just pull it up like this.
Let's see. Well, let me do it again, G. Yeah, that's exactly it. So you guys are, again, going for 10 reps.
4, 5,
Just in my 10.
6,
Not a kidding.
7.
Again, I'm challenging you guys on the weight, too.
9, 10.
Now, you guys get to rest until I'm done, and then we'll go right into the pull-up again.
Okay. Whew. Guys, and this barbell, adjustable barbell is 18% marked down right now. I'm checking my phone. Just FYI.
Oh, what's up, percentage? And again, guys, if you're watching on my end, you want to see what G's got, go over to her live stream and vice versa. If you're not already, please feel free to follow. It helps out tremendously. And yeah.
And we got everything for different types of price points too, guys. I know Mike's bike is a little bit more expensive, but the bike I use is under.
Price point one.
Yeah, so his is close to $1,000 bike, but the one I have in my carousel, and really quickly I'll highlight it so you can see it, is this bike is an elliptical and a bike in one. And it's under $250, guys. I don't know if there's an in-link coupon. You can click it and see. Again, from our end, since we're not on our laptops, we can't see it. But swipe to the carousel. If there's anything you're interested in, click it. You might see a coupon or an additional discount in the link. That's what an in-link coupon is, guys. So check that out. There's everything for your price point. I even put one that's even cheaper It's a different bike seat, but it is cheaper, and it's under $200. You can get a cardio machine for under $200. This one's under $250. The one I have next to it is $121, and it is an elliptical and a bike in one. It is $121, 25% marked down right now. Again, check these out, guys. You can have affordable stuff in your home if you have the room for it.
Facts. Facts, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Kitty, Loki says hey too, by the way. Yeah, Loki, I see you in the chat.
Yeah, chicka chicka boom.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna take about 30 seconds. We're gonna go into round 2. Now, for this one, we're only doing 3 rounds. Everything else is 3 rounds today instead of 5.
Okay. Chicky boom boom. Hi. Guys, don't forget, click that follow button. I see all you out there.
I'll see y'all. Appreciate you guys.
Whew.
All right, so it is time for round number 2, y'all. So that means, ladies, you guys are gonna be getting your plank on. I'm gonna get my pull-up on, and then we'll get into the rows again for round 2.
Okay,
Ready?
I'm gonna do my plank back here so you can see me.
Get your plank on. And let's roll, girls and guys at home.
Ooh.
There's 5. We got 3 more. Whew. One more time. Oh, there's 8. All right. Rest.
Whew.
Now we go into our row. So now we're getting into our rows again. 10 repetitions.
Here we go.
Also, Kitty, since this is your first workout with us, and I say this to you too, G, if you guys need to back off on sets or reps or weight, feel free to do so. Don't push it and then feel like you know? Same thing for everyone at home.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Mike just smashing stuff around over there.
So you guys might be wondering, why am I dropping the bar? I can already hear that question coming up. So what I'm working on is what's called a Pendlay Row Variation. So there's 2 aspects to a lift that's important. It's for like a bicep curl, for example. It's the concentric phase where we're contracting the muscle, and the eccentric phase when we lengthen the muscle. When you contract it, that's typically where the most fast twitch muscles live. The ones that are responsible for explosive power, speed, strength. On the lengthening, that's where we could cause typically the most hypertrophy, which is the fancy way of saying muscle growth, but they tend to be a little bit slower. So for my pull-ups, I'm working on growth in my back. On the rows, I'm working on speed and fast twitch firing. So it's a nice complementary exercise. The reason I'm not having Kitty and Gina do it at home is I'm assuming you guys don't want to drop your weights. If you want to, totally can. But it's also, you have to, in my opinion, be very confident with your mechanics to make sure you don't hurt yourselves. So that's why I love having bumper plates and the Olympic bar, because I'm more confident in being able to drop those bad boys. That's actually what they're meant for. Speaking of which, I'll highlight that. Ooh, I forgot to highlight the yoga bench too. Hold on, ready? Before we get into it, we're going to get a little bit of we're going to just do a handstand here, just for a minute.
Just because Mike wants to show it off.
Yeah. Don't worry, Kitty. You guys aren't doing that.
I was like, wait, am I supposed to do that too?
Don't worry. We're not
I'm
doing
like, that's not happening. Nope. Not today, Satan. Not today.
Also, I will say this, Gina. I'm very confident that you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that up against the wall. I believe in you. You can have your feet positioned against the wall. You can totally do it.
Sure. I'm just going to say okay.
With that being said, it's time for round number 3. You guys get your plank on. I'm going to get my pull-up on. We're going to roll.
Okay. How many rounds are these total?
3. This is the last round. Then we go on to the next exercise. I forgot to send this to Chuck so he could form police comment us in the chat. All right, one more time. Oh, there's 8. Let's go, y'all. All right, one more time on the rows. One more time on the rows. All right, and also the bumper plates have a discount right now.
Here we go. Here we go,
Ready?
y'all.
10.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo.
Ooh, there's 10.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, what's up, Luda? I see you in the chat.
Hey.
Luda says, hey, Gina and Katie.
Hello, hello,
Hey.
hello.
Howdy doodle.
So yeah, fun fact, we're going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the workout. So we got a $1,500 fitness package on the line. If you guys have already won that, or you don't want that, you could also opt for our $1 Amazon gift card. Obviously not as valuable or as fancy, but you get a gift card. But obviously the fitness package is where it's at, in my opinion.
Mike, just letting you know, I do have to jump off at 12:30 the latest because I have a call at 1.
No worries, homie. Yeah, same. I got a call at 1 as well. So we're going to cruise through this, guys. Now we're going into our last posterior chain exercise before we hit our arms. So we're going to go with a weighted hip bridge. So for this one, follow me over to the ground. I'm going to highlight my puzzle piece mats since we're going to be on the floor on this one. And Kitty, you're going to use the dumbbells. G, you could use the weight. And what we're going to do, the bar you were just using, we could use that same thing. Sorry, I just said weight. I should have been more specific.
I was like, okay, what do you mean by weight, bro?
Like, which weight? I got a lot of weights. So we're going to position this on our hip, and we're going to bridge, lifting our butt and our hips up towards the ceiling, coming back down. We're going to do that for 10 repetitions. So I'm going to just angle this a little bit. Now, the key to this, in my opinion, if you're using a bar, is finding the proper position that's not painful for your hips. Kitty, for you, because you have the weights, it's a lot easier to manipulate them, so you can rest them at whatever angle feels good. G, because you have the easy bar, it's a little bit friendlier, but still find a good position. I recommend just above, or I'm sorry, just below the hip bone, kind of where your thigh meets your hip, and then we just drive up, come back down, nice, slow and controlled. All right, so we're gonna do that for 10 reps.
All right, here we go, guys. I'm gonna move my camera back down. I really need that face following camera. Mike, did you ever reach out to that camera company?
I did.
And what happened?
They said, no, son. They just actually didn't even answer. They just didn't respond.
Okay.
I can follow up with them, though. Sometimes it just, because right now I know a lot of these companies that are based in China, it's Chinese New Year, and it's like they're out until like 2 weeks. Yeah, Evans, what's up, homie? Morning. Evans says, hey, y'all.
Hi, Evans.
So, we're doing that for 10. We're going to rest. We're going to do that 3 rounds.
Yeah, if you send me their contact info too, Mike, I'll reach out directly too. We'll both try.
Cool. Thanks, Jay.
Okay. Whew. It squished my belly.
That's the other thing, too. We can also get some padding. I don't actually have that in my carousel because I just don't use it. That would actually be one thing to add, and I'll add on my end. Is just you can get bar pads that can protect your neck and your hips when you're doing exercises like this.
5. I want to do a booty band workout, Mike. Let's do a booty band.
Dude, that's a great call because you know why? I have an entire booty builder exercise series that's a part of our fitness package. So maybe next week we'll do a booty band workout that's pulled from our workout series. Because I have an entire 12-week booty builder workout series. It's a total body workout, but it has an emphasis on butt and leg development, which isn't just great for like developing our butt for our men and women out there and everybody in between, whatever you identify as, that want to develop your butt, but for my athletes out there, my fitness enthusiasts that want to become more powerful and athletic. Butt and leg development in your foot and your ankle dexterity become massive for strength, power, and athletic development.
Honestly, it's one of the easiest things. It's a really high seller on Amazon, the booty bands that I have. So I love using them, especially when I'm really first postpartum. It's just an easy way to get a good workout in with those bands and stuff like that.
All right, ready? Let's go round 2.
I'm on
Get
3.
it, girl.
3.
You already on round 3?
Yep.
Dang, okay. Kitty, you on round 2 with me?
Yeah.
All right, we got this, girl.
7.
I like your style, though, G. You just get after it.
9.
That's Chuck and I rubbing off on you.
I was gonna say I'm pulling a Chuck and a Mike.
All right.
Wait, get on up.
And then we're gonna do arms after this, and then we're done, and we'll get our giveaway on you.
More?
So anyone that's yeah, we got more.
Jesus.
All right, we still got time. I know how long you have to stay for now, so.
I had a virtual trainer for the first few weeks of January before I got my car and could go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And he would be like, tell me the next workout. I'm like, there's more to do. Push-ups. I'm like, more push-ups? No. But it helps to have someone to say, do it, because then I really will do it, as opposed to me being by myself. Then I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'm done.
That accountability factor is huge. That's even why I like, even just working out with Gina or working out live, I tell you guys what I do if I'm by myself before I do the workout, so that I feel like you guys are going to hold me accountable, like the audience, because you know how many I'm supposed to do. So it just like helps me.
Oh,
so that being said, Kitty, you and I are going to go round 3. Let's get it.
We got Rihanna G that coffee is in the kitchen, LOL. Hi, Rihanna. I'm saying your name right correctly. I just want to make sure I'm still saying it right. Jennifer, I see you over there. I'm a little late, but hi, Jennifer. Okay. So what are we doing? Oh, I did round 3, so
Yeah, you're resting. And then we're getting ready for arms.
Okay. While they're resting, I have my booty bands that I was just talking about highlighted, guys. They're my absolute favorite. Great for a home workout. And they're only $13.99. And what I like about these guys is that they're thicker. They don't roll up your legs, roll down your legs, and they have 3 different levels for 3 different intensities. These are, I'm not sponsored by them in any form. I just love these. I bought them as soon as I gave birth to start working out with them. And yeah, that's really it with that. But I'm highlighting my QuiFit motivational water bottle as I'm resting and hydrating at the same time.
Hydration.
I love that you mentioned postpartum stuff too, because back when I had my son, I feel like as a mom, I prepared so much for pregnancy, so much for the birth, but no one gave me any advice on postpartum care. So
that 4th trimester that no one tells you about.
Yeah, 4th try.
No, it's a real thing. I'm not just like giving it a name. It's if you go to a doctor, it's called the 4th trimester.
Yeah.
So everything from self-care, even that's a good thing for a waist trainer is good for, guys. If you're postpartum and you want to get your everything falling back into place and make postpartum bands, I could even put that in the carousel for next time. But that helped me a lot in the beginning, getting everything back together, whether you have C-section, whether you have natural birth. Those are really, really good for that. And just finding easy workouts that aren't too strenuous on your body because you just pushed out a baby. Even 6 months after, you need to get into it easy. Don't, unless you've been doing fitness your entire life, do whatever you feel is good for you. But for me, it was slow and steady wins the race. It still is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's about sustainability too. And even though I obviously cannot speak to any kind of personal experience on this, what I will speak is—
Shut your mouth, you dirty liar. No, I'm kidding.
I got nothing to really add. What I can add is just from at this point, from a coach perspective that's worked with like hundreds of postpartum clients, working with their doctors, all those things.
This is the waist trainer I have.
Yeah, waist trainer.
One of the waist trainers I have. This is in the carousel down below too, guys.
Now, don't think the waist trainer is going to get you. That's where, like, you can use it, but here's the thing. This is where it's bro science. It's not going to get you 6-pack abs. It's not going to help you magically lose weight around your abs. What it can do is it can add support. This is where I think there can be some value. I'll backtrack a little bit, and I'll say this. To Kitty and Gina's point, you can, if it gives you a tactile cue to like, oh, I should reinforce my posture, that's a win. If it's a tactile cue to like pull your abs in, that's a win. If it psychologically makes you feel better, so you go to the gym and you work out, that's a win. It's about what's the best for you sustainability-wise. So, having said that, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to do dips. Now, Kitty, you can use the bed. G, you can use the bench.
Okay.
I'm going to use my dip bar. But what it's going to look like is we're going to have our arms on whatever platform we're going to use. We're going to have our legs slightly bent. We're just going to lift our butt up right before it touches the ground and then up again. We're going to do that for 10 repetitions.
Okay, great. I'm going to highlight my bench real quick so that you guys can see. All right. Come here. I got to move this down so I can put it flat. Okay.
Am I doing this right? Do I do like this? Or what do I do again? I'm sorry.
You're going to do it on your bed, Kitty. So put your hands on the bed.
Okay, on my bed.
Yep.
And then what do I do? Just
you can do it on the chair. I didn't realize you had the chair, but that's fine. So now you put your hands. Yeah, you could use the chair. I'm sorry. And then just have your legs a little bit further out in front of you. Bingo. Now you're going to go basically right until your butt touches the ground and then up. Exactly. Good. You can do that for 10 reps.
Okay.
There you go.
Whoa.
And if it's easier, if it's too easy, you can always straighten your legs. If you want to make it easier, you bend those legs more. So now we're going to superset that. That's too easy, y'all. We can't just do that by itself.
Oh, come on now.
So now you're going to grab your bands, both G and Kitty, when you're done with those. And you're going to have your bands stepped on. We're going to anchor these bad boys. I'm going to do a different variation, but what you guys are going to do is you're going to have your bands, and you're just going to do bent over tricep kickbacks. You can do that for 10 reps.
Okay. Can I use dumbbells? Is that okay?
Yeah, you can totally use dumbbells. I was just using the bands.
It's just easier.
Yeah, totally.
I have them right here. Oh, we have Rihanna saying, I have 4 kids. My first 3 were natural. 4th C-section, and that triggered my postpartum. I felt like I lost a special bond or connection. Also, of course, the C-section changed my body as well. I like how the workouts are low impact and different styles for the same workout. Thank you, Rihanna, for sharing that, and thank you for expressing how you felt. I dealt with really bad postpartum anxiety, and I would say a form of depression. I wouldn't say it was full-on depression, but I had rage as well. If I'm just being transparent, it is a thing. Postpartum rage is very real. No one ever talks about it. All they talk about is postpartum depression, but anxiety and depression and rage and hair loss and everything else that goes with it are very, very real. So I'm glad you're open about it. I'm very transparent about it. I still have bad anxiety, so I can't even say it's postpartum anxiety. But since I had my daughter, everything scares me. I literally think of like 14 Ways to Die. Like, you know that movie? Like, I think of that every day.
Get that, homie. Dude, I remember when we first had Lena, my older daughter, 3 years ago. I remember like thinking like, dude, you're just gonna like let us leave the hospital? Like, we don't know anything, you know? Like it was super.
I was crying when I was leaving the hospital. Like the day they told us they could release us, I was scared to go home. I was crying. I'm like, are we really allowed to leave? Are you sure you don't want me to stay? Like, I think something's wrong.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you gotta go.
I totally feel because I remember when I gave birth, I did it all natural birth, and I did it like completely all natural, no epidural, no pitocin, no nothing. Yeah, because I was planning a home birth with a midwife, but I was at an ayahuasca ceremony in the woods in Miami somewhere when I went into labor. So I just rushed to the closest hospital and I gave birth. And since he was 3 weeks early, he was a little bit under 5 pounds. So they made him like stay to gain weight. And I got depressed because I was planning this whole home birth and I didn't want the bond broken and I wanted to breastfeed. And that hospital did not have a NICU. So they transferred me to another hospital and they told me, they were like, you're going to stay here for 72 hours. I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not. And I packed all my bags. They sent in like a team of supervisors trying to stop me from leaving. I was like, listen, I'm going to go breastfeed my kid. Just sign me out. And they signed me out and I was able to go to him. But I got so depressed because he had to stay in the hospital for 10 days. And I lived over an hour away from the hospital. So I would drive there and back twice a day, every day, just so I could breastfeed him and take him pump breast milk. But my birth doula, she took my placenta and turned it into placenta capsules to help me with my postpartum depression.
I heard about that and I looked into it, but it was so expensive, at least maybe because I'm in New York or whatever. I don't know, but
yeah, it might be. Oh yeah, for sure. New York's really more expensive for everything.
It was a couple $1,000s.
Oh, wow. See, I think I paid like $300 and my doula she did a bunch of stuff. She made capsules. She took some fresh chunks and made me a smoothie. So I had it like the day of I gave birth. And she also made me a Chinese hot broth soup thing. And she made me a tincture that I could keep for life. So
What? I needed
yeah,
a
she did a
doula. I
bunch of
didn't get
stuff.
that.
It was only
No, I didn't have
$300,
any of
which
that.
at the time was super expensive for me, but I was like, this is worth it.
I was gonna say that sounds extremely, extremely worth it. I hemorrhaged at birth, so I don't know what they did with my placenta.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, they were doing a lot to me. I wasn't allowed to hold Logan. I had the afterbirth shakes. Did you have afterbirth shakes?
Oh my gosh, yes. I was like, all over
Yeah,
the
I
bed.
was like, they wouldn't even
I was
let me
like, why
hold
is
her.
this happening? They're like, it's normal. I was like,
Uh,
stop it. Just stop it, please.
Right? They train you in school for all these different subjects your whole life, but when you have a kid, it's 24 to 48 hours, and there you go. That should be something we push for, is a parent class in high school.
Right? They don't teach you a lot of life things in school growing up. Like, I feel like they don't teach you enough about like banking, financing, credit, all that, like things you actually need to know.
I think they're scared to teach even parenting because, like, I think they're promoting like having a teen pregnancy or something, but it's just getting you ready for life and what it's really like to have a child. There should be classes in college for it.
Oh wait, I'm doing this wrong.
3.
Like, hey, guess what? This is happening whether you talk about it or not. So it's better to educate. My
100%. Woo.
This is the last set, y'all.
Here we
We're
go.
done all over.
It's just crazy what they don't prepare you for in life, and there's no book for children, there's no nothing. But I think if women and everyone, doctors, were more transparent about what could really happen, not that pregnancy is fucking magical, excuse my language, or that, I hated being pregnant, to be honest with you. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but to an extent. But I had a cane at the end of my pregnancy. I couldn't walk. I gained like 40 pounds. It was miserable. I'm 4'11", so I'm short.
Yeah.
So that's like
I had a great
100 pounds.
pregnancy, but my sister had a miserable pregnancy. Both of her pregnancies, she was just like sick and throwing up both pregnancies the whole time.
I wasn't sick or throwing up. I was just hot. I couldn't get cool no matter what I did. I was uncomfortable. My hips separated. I couldn't walk.
Yeah.
It was just horrid. But people don't talk about, oh my God, I have a baby inside me. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm magical. This is beautiful. No, it's not always beautiful. It's not. And birth isn't always magical either. Like I said, they were literally pounding on my stomach to see how much blood was coming out of me because I was hemorrhaging. And then I'm crying.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this supposed to hurt? They're like, you have an epidural. You should feel this. I'm like, I feel this. I totally feel what you're doing to me. They're like, give her more epidural. And then I couldn't walk after birth because I had the epidural again, so I wasn't allowed to leave the bed. It was a whole, yeah.
Yeah. Every birth is different. It's crazy.
Whew. That should be a podcast episode, Mike.
What
are we doing next?
Mike's like, I'm cooling down. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Yeah, so now we're getting our cool down on. So we're going to put our feet up either on a bench, on a chair, on the bed, or on a ball, having our knees bent. And you're just going to let your arms fall out to the side. If you do have a ball, we're going to let those legs rock side to side to just gently get some range of motion into those hips. So really, we're just relaxing. We're going to spend 1 minute here. I also have my Urban Fit ball highlighted, but I also have the vibrating foam roller by Next Rhino, which I'm going to highlight here in a second. And you guys can totally leverage a foam roller as well, the entire foam roll routine. But Kitty, thanks for joining us.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
No, I was just saying thanks for joining us for the workout.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me. Anything I can do I'm on a big like self-growth journey right now, so I'm just trying to do anything that's good for me.
Self-growth, y'all.
Yeah.
And G, good job for just getting that work in, homie. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Trying here. I got my Urban Fit exercise ball highlighted. I'm just going to roll around on it a little bit.
And then, again, guys, remember, this is, I'm going to type roll call in on my chat because we're going to do the giveaway right after our cool down. So it's going to be going down in another minute. So roll call, then I'm going to add everyone's name in. And then, Kitty, if you want to hang around, check out the emoji race. Is really fun. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before, but it's kind of a fun thing.
Emoji race?
Yeah, you'll see. I'll screen share it so you can see. And we literally just type in everyone's name that wants to get in on the giveaway, and then they race each other as emojis, and there's a winner. You ever see like at a carnival or a event where they'll have like the balloon race where you spray the water into a target
Yes.
and like so it's kind of like that, but like there's nothing the audience can do to make their emoji win. It's literally just randomized, but it's fun to watch.
But it's probably funny to see all the little emojis racing.
That's exactly it. And one thing I'm going to highlight really quick, y'all, even though we're cooling down, is the Fit Index Bluetooth Smart Scale. So this Smart Scale to me is like massive. I'm actually, to be transparent, I'm so passionate about Smart Scale and the smartwatches. I'm even working on manufacturing my own. But in the meantime, Fit Index is a great brand. The Gorilla smartwatch is a great brand. The Smart Scale has 20% off right now, and this thing gives you so much data. And that's time, y'all. So we're slowly going to sit it up, and then I'm going to pull up my screen here, and we'll get our emojis on. But the reason I like the Fit Index Smart Scale so much is it provides us a reading of our fat, our lean muscle tissue, water percentages, where the fat's located, whether it's visceral fat around our organs and our midsection, whether it's what's called subcutaneous fat, which is a fancy way of saying fat all over the rest of our body. It has so much data and insight, and for about $25, the most it'll ever be is $30. I've seen it sometimes as little as 20. I think it's such a great investment. But what I have to do is I got to grab my Yeti container to get some water, and we're gonna get our emoji race on. And then I know you guys got to bounce. Now I'm gonna bounce, but we'll be back tonight, Gina and myself. Kitty, we're doing a sponsored stream. I don't know if you it's gonna be like an hour and a half stream. You're always welcome to join us, but I don't know if it'll really be like exciting. It'll probably be boring. But if you want to come hang at any point, you always got an open invite.
I would totally join in tonight, but I have a trip to Atlanta, so.
I don't get it.
Oh, yeah, I have to drop some stuff off in Atlanta. And then I'll be back tomorrow. And then I actually that's all my plans are tomorrow, to sit down and just like really look through my Amazon stuff and see if I can get it started now that I'm finished my taxes today. Woo!
Excuse me.
Bless you.
I feel like everyone dipped out because they're like, oh, they're not done working out yet.
Well, then they lost. So, guys, if you want
I'm going to set a timer. We have 1 minute for you guys to say that you're here. If no one says they're here for the roll call, then we're not going to race. Bless you.
Thank you, Rihanna.
Rihanna's here. I see you. Or Rihanna, not Rihanna. So I'm going to pull up the emoji race. I'm going to screen share here. We need at least 2 people for that race. So I know we've got at least Rihanna's here. I'm going to type in the name. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada boom.
I'll get my screen share on. Because Kitty wants to see the emoji race, y'all, so we got to get it going. I see you. All right, so this is what we got so far. We need at least 2 people to get our race on. Let's see who's here. Again, we're going to give it maybe 30 more seconds. Otherwise, we're going to shut it down because I know everyone's kind of tired from crushing the workout. We got other things to do. And again, I'm getting my hydration on with my Yeti Rambler tumbler.
Ooh.
Also, I would just say if you want to share it with a friend, if you guys want to invite anybody here on Amazon to join us, feel free to because it's going to be a fun time for the race. And we have, again, a $1,500 fitness package on the line. Let's see. Also, I got my cool down music going right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. We got some chill Bob Marley.
No.
Frank Sinatra.
No.
All right, I'm pretty much gonna call. It doesn't look like anyone. Oh wait.
What? What do you got?
Just add you guys and watch. I'm not. Watch him run to show Kitty. All right, yeah. So how about this? So we're not gonna race is closed. We're just Kitty, just so you can see what it looks like. We'll just add our names in so you can see it, but we're not gonna have a prize. And then we'll do another race tonight. But Kitty, just so you can kind of see the fun. That's a good call.
Let's do it.
Bam.
Sorry, I had to check something really quick.
Timer here. We go set. Woo!
I just fell off.
I like my emoji. Oh, I am cold.
And now they're racing. Let's see who's gonna win the race. So again, there's nothing. Yeah, it's kind of funny. There's nothing we can do to make them race. It's just funny to watch, and it's a fun way to do a giveaway. It's like randomized. And then, I feel like the most we've had, I want to say, was like 30 for when we did that big giveaway.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
It was like maybe 20, somewhere between 20 and 30. So it's like cool. When you see like 10, 15, 20 emojis in one race, it gets packed out. It's funny to watch. Yeah, very silly. Yeah, exactly, Rana. Go emojis, go. Go emojis, go. Let's see, we got 20 seconds. We're getting the home stretch. Now, always the interesting thing I find about this is in the last like 5 seconds is where like the real winner makes a sprint. That's where they make their move. It doesn't matter who's winning the entire race, but it's like, look, we're in the last 5 seconds. Look, this is where the winner makes a sprint.
Gina.
And Gina pulls it out.
Woo, did I win?
That's awesome.
Look at me
So
go.
That's how you guys do your giveaways?
That's how we do it. So like we'll just everyone that's in, we type their name in there and we screen share, and then we just hook up whoever won. We say, all right, cool, send us an email, we'll get you set up, do either the fitness package giveaway, a gift card, whatever going down. And yeah, exactly, coming in hot. So
Awesome.
that's all the fun for the workout today. Thank you for joining us, everyone that watched, checked it out. Kitty, Gina, thanks for joining me on the workout. Give me a nice little push. And then, we'll be back tonight around like 8:30, it sounds like. And then be on the lookout for Kitty, too. She's going to start streaming on Amazon at some point in the near future. Get her set up. So, yeah, y'all.
I promise I have it ready next time.
No problem. All right, guys. Thank you, Mike. I can't end it. You're going to have to do it. But thank you guys so much for being here. Check us out tonight at 8:30 p.m.
Hold on. Let me play the little outro thing.